It all began in 1902. At the age of 26, Benjamin Russell founded the Russell Manufacturing Company. With 6 knitting machines, 10 sewing machines, and 12 employees, he began to produce undergarments for women and children. On premises measuring just 450 square metres, the fledgling company soon achieved a daily output of 150 garments, a truly significant number at that time. 6 years later, Russell started to spin his own yarn, and soon after added bleaching facilities too. Electricity was connected to the factory building for the first time in 1912, and only 2 years later a second yarn plant went into operation. And when World War I started, Benjamin Russell's company was well positioned to serve the growing demands for cloth and yarn. After the war, Russell continued to invest and grow, adding more yarn plants, weaving facilities in 1927, and dyeing facilities in the same year. In 1932, Russell defied losses occurring from the Great Depression by investing in full finishing capabilities. 30 years after the company was founded, Russell became one of the few fully vertically integrated clothing manufacturers in the world. With further growth in the decades to follow, the company continued to expand its operations, opening new production facilities and employing more and more people. In 1902, it all started with the production of undergarments for women and children. The product range grew and evolved with the size of the company, offering not just underwear, but a wide variety of everyday fashion garments. In the early 1920s, Russell introduced garments that promised to be a nice little sideline to the existing core Russell range. But Benjamin Russell could not have known just how much this new sideline would take off. Introducing a cotton jumper to replace the woolen garments commonly worn for sports and exercise at the time proved to be a stroke of genius. The sweatshirt was born. From the 1930s onwards, sportswear grew in importance to the company. In the 1960s, T-shirts became more than just men's undergarments. They were a true fashion item, and during the 70s, the market for casual leisurewear expanded rapidly. Together with the spectacular rise of Russell's athletic division, this formed a perfect environment for the ongoing growth of the company. In 1983, Russell Corporation introduced new branding for its leisurewear range. Jerseys was born, and quickly became a household name all over the USA.